Hello, my name is Father Jacob Rouse, and I'm the pastor of Notre Dame Parish in Cresco, Iowa. And today we are on part 2 of the greatest trilogy of all time. No, it's not Lord of the Rings, believe it or not. It's the Easter Triduum, the Triduum of Holy Week. And much like other film franchises, things get a little darker on the second entry. Star Wars, Batman, Cars 2. No, I'm just kidding. We celebrate the death of Christ today. We remember it and celebrate it. That's why we call it Good Friday. But there's similar things between the second movie, The Two Towers, and today's. There's tears, lost battles, there's death, and the saddest thing to me is that a group of friends who was once so happy and joined together are now scattered all across the world, and they have to face death and despair and danger on their own. Gandalf famously says at the end of The Two Towers, "The battle for Helm's Deep is over. The battle for Middle-earth is about to begin. All our hopes now lie with two little hobbits somewhere in the wilderness." And hobbits are little toddler-sized creatures who have no business being outside of their neighborhood, let alone in the mountains where wild animals and bad guys can get them. But all our hopes lie with two little hobbits. We don't even have that luxury today as Christians. If we're living in the moment and living with the events, we don't have that luxury of hope. We don't have the luxury of a battle of Helm's Deep and winning that at the end. All our hopes now lie with some dead guy in a tomb that's now been sealed. And we have nothing else to turn to. He was all our hopes and dreams, and we thought he was going to deliver us. We thought he was the Messiah, but I guess not. He's dead. So now the only thing we have to fall back on is what Gandalf later calls fool's hope. The foolish hope against hope that God will somehow bring about goodness through this because he promised. That's all I have to say today. Let's live in this moment. Let's observe the death of Christ. You can tune in at 1 o'clock today or continue streaming it throughout the rest of the day. That is, of course, if your own parish priest doesn't already have one. My name is Father Jacob Rouse. Go wash your hands.